The world is an incredible place. From the planet we live on to all the wonders up in space, there is so much that we can explore and are yet to discover. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we will be taking a look at 3 recent discoveries up out there in space. NASA discovers rapidly growing black hole. We often refer to the missing link when we discuss evolution. It's a term that refers to a hypothetical animal, person, or creature that fills in the middle ground between human beings as we know one another today and the anthropoids that came before us. This phrase has picked up traction and no longer exclusively refers to the evolutionary process, but instead any time that we seem to be missing a piece of the puzzle, have something missing from connecting 2 dots, 2 processes, or 2 concepts. NASA has identified a black hole growing at a surprising rate, seemingly filling in an evolutionary gap between the galaxies that form young stars and the first supermassive black holes. A supermassive black hole is the largest type of black hole, despite its name not sounding all too scientific. These types of astronomical objects can contain billions of times the mass of the Sun. Black holes are objects that have experienced a gravitational collapse, resulting in space, often casually referred to as a void, from which nothing, not even light itself, can escape. While we know a fair bit about when a black hole is classified as supermassive beyond the physical characteristics, there is not masses that we know. One theory is that supermassive black holes are formed from the cores of star-forming galaxies, which are usually cloaked in a great deal of gas and dust. The theory suggests that from these cores, celestial objects emerge as a bright object powered by the supermassive black hole, either in the form of a star-forming galaxy or a luminous quasar, an active galactic nucleus. It's worth considering that we have observed both the star-forming galaxies and the luminous quasars in the early universe. However, they are both considered to be exceptionally rare. So we have point A, the star-forming galaxies or the luminous quasars, and point B, the supermassive black hole. But what bridges the gap? According to this theory, a rapidly growing black hole makes up this middle step, though we hadn't detected one before. In a 2022 study, astronomer Dr. Seiji Fujimoto from the University of Copenhagen and his colleagues used and analysed data collected from the Hubble Space Telescope that just might help us fill in these gaps. The team uncovered an object, GNZ7Q, which sits in one of the most studied and most well-known areas in the sky. It lay undetected until this study. The data revealed that this object was around in the early universe, just 750 million years after the Big Bang. The object is a source of infrared and ultraviolet light, making it distinct from a galaxy, but similar to the radiation of what may fall into a black hole. Dr. Fujimoto said that it is their belief that this object could be the first example of a rapidly growing black hole. There is, of course, further research necessary to confirm that this object could indeed be a rapidly growing black hole, and there is even more research required to see if this could in fact be the missing link. Nonetheless, right now, this presents the possibility for a huge step forward in our scientific understanding. Baby neutron star found inside supernova remnant. It's fairly common in our scientific research for us to discover something unusual and not know how or why it's there. One example of this is the discovery of strange X-ray emissions from the Milky Way galaxy's youngest supernova. When we have been able to fill in these gaps, it's a truly thrilling discovery. For this story, this was able to happen in 2009. Scientists have pinpointed where the unexpected X-ray emissions from the youngest supernova inside the Milky Way galaxy are coming from. It's a baby neutron star. Cassiopeia A was once a dense star, sitting 11,000 light-years away from us. Around 340 years ago, when observed from Earth, Cassiopeia A exploded, entering the next phase of a star life cycle, a supernova. It was then in 1999 that NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory detected a dense central core emitting unexpected X-rays. Only in 2009, after combining the data from 2 separate and previous studies, that the researchers have been able to unpick this X-ray emission pattern. It's believed that a young neutron star with a thin carbon atmosphere and a low magnetic field could explain what is going on. The study was published in the journal Nature, with the core of Cassiopeia becoming the youngest neutron star that had ever been discovered. Infant stars identified at the center of our galaxy. In 2021, a study conducted by the University of Cologne's Institute of Astrophysics found what was thought to be a cloud of gas and dust in the middle of our galaxy was in fact something else entirely. Scientists uncovered 3 stars in the very early stages of their life cycle, as opposed to the collection of gas and dust they had expected. The research team used the European Southern Observatory's VLT, or Very Large Telescope, to gather the data for the study, later published in the Astrophysical Journal. The VLT is a telescope facility comprised of 4 individual telescopes, each fitted with mirrors measuring a diameter of 8.2 meters. It sits on the summit of Cerro Paranal in Chile. It operates at visible and infrared wavelengths, making it of incredible value to our scientific research. The data gathered suggests that the stars began to form just under 1 million years ago. It was in 2011 that an object was found using infrared data obtained by the VLT. This seemed to reveal there was a somewhat unexplored process in the center of our galaxy. Scientists then concluded what is known as a multi-wavelength analysis before concluding that what is at the center of our galaxy must be a cloud of gas and dust, which was thoughtfully named G2. Unfortunately for this little bundle of gas and dust, there is also a black hole at the center of our galaxy, sporting the name Sagittarius A star. Researchers had not only predicted but made the assumption that when G2 collided with the black hole, a number of reactions would take place, resulting in the black hole flaring up and becoming much more prominent. Despite everyone's best guesses, this didn't happen. This was the tipping point, alongside a number of other factors that pushed a number of controversial theories far more into the forefront of our scientific considerations. When compared to the temperature of other gas and dust sources we know of, the temperature of G2 was extremely high, more than twice the expected temperature. One explanation for this is that the number of stars near to the center of our galaxy has resulted in an increased temperature. However, discounting this idea is that the other sources of dust and gas at the center of our galaxy are also at much lower temperatures than G2. Another suggestion for this strange warmth has been the close proximity to the black hole. This was also ruled out as a heat source due to the temperature of G2 not altering as the distance between the gas and dust and the black hole increased. It instead maintained a constant temperature. As the number of observations increased, it became clear that there was more to G2 than had initially met the eye. A closer examination revealed that G2 is 3 individual stars, only just coming to life. This new data, combined with that from within the Southern Observatory archive, allowed an observational period that spanned from 2005 up to 2019. The level of detail captured within the data was of incredibly high value, providing a rare glimpse into the workings of the black holes and formation of young stars. Dr. Florian Pesca, the lead author of the study, said, "Never before have stars younger than the ones found been observed around Sagittarius A star. This is an opportunity to delve forwards, opening the door to new research questions, to new theories and avenues to explore and discover. Sometimes we do not know what we thought we did, and sometimes taking a step backwards is what truly allows you to take the next step forwards." But what do you make of these 3 recent discoveries? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.